Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another card reading, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going to focus on the Divine Masculine and how is he feeling about the connection between you two, what is he doing. But the overall energy of this reading really feels like he is coming back to you. That's just what I'm getting now, even before I'm reading the cards. So let's go into the first card that we got here already. Consider your foundation. So this is actually a really good starting card because it's talking about his spiritual foundation. The reason this is good is because he's working through deepening his relationship with himself. He was in spirituality a little bit before, but it feels like now he's like interested. He's studying. I see him, there's books. He's watching a lot of YouTube videos. So this is really good because it's definitely on the right track of he's doing everything he needs to do. And you know, the whole reason actually that he is awakening is because of you. You've awakened this really big energy within him, and he wanted to figure out what it was. He's saying, why is there such immense attraction to her? You know, why do I feel this way? Why do I love her so much? You know, I couldn't see her for months, and then when I see her, it's like we've never left each other, you know? These are the thoughts that he's thinking, right? So let's go on with the next card and just see what's up. Ooh. This is really good. So because he's awakening, he's surrendering to his true power. Like within his reality. You know, he's beginning to say, oh, I can choose my reality. I have the power to create and manifest my reality. And he's using this power to manifest getting closer to you, right? He wants to be in your life. He wants to come back, right? Quotation marks, come back. And he's coming back with a punch, and not a bad punch, a good punch, right? You know, when they say the flavor packs a punch, that's kind of what it is. He's opening up to all the possibilities in his life. He's going, oh my God, I can manifest a new job. I can manifest, you know, my dream career, my dream house, my dream wife, my dream life, right? Everything he has that power over, and he's kind of going crazy. And not in a bad way, right? Not in an obsessive way. He's just like, oh my God, I'm planning. He has like this planner. I see him writing things down. He's creating a vision board. You know, he's getting really technical and very specific on what he wants in his life. He's feeling it with you. He really is. You know, that's funny. We Will Be Together Again is the card that I just drew. This is from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, so there's some cards, but there's a nice rose on the card. But we will be together again. So he is coming back. He's sure about you. He is very, very sure about you. Let me make that clear. There is no doubt in his mind that you're the one for him. You know, it's kind of like he's been waiting for this day. He knew deep down in his heart that it would happen, that he would awaken to your connection. It just took him a little while to catch up, right? And that's okay. It's okay because the timing that it happened was perfect, right? It was perfect for you and your union. And in all of this, you know, as he's waking up, as he's allowing himself to step into his full power, into his masculinity fully, he is also making sure to give himself the proper love and support that he needs. And he's also calling in more support too in his life. You know, he may be upgrading and getting a bigger house, a nicer car, or if he's holding on to old things, getting rid of that, right? He's clearing out anything old in his life and welcoming the new, okay? And I feel like this is also talking about a relationship, okay? Any relationship that he's having, it's not aligning with them anymore, right? He's letting them go because he knows that it's not the person, right? She's not the one for him. It's you, right? He's had that aha moment and is going towards that, is following his heart, you know, because with her, it's kind of like he was just seeing you in her body, right? He was looking for you the whole time, and now he's like, oh my God, that's what was going on. I was sleeping this whole time, but now I know that the only reason why I'm with this person is because I actually wanted my twin flame, right? He actually wanted you. And he may not know what twin flames are, you know, like the term, but he has an idea of it, and I feel like the term will come across him soon. But right now it's like true love, or, you know, that one woman the perfect woman for me, right? That's how he sees you. He just adores you. He's really loving you. Let's see, what else is going on? Our next topic that we are now transitioning over to is his emotions, right? And it's about how he feels about you. You know, he used to hide his feelings for you, push them down, numb out to them, deny them. Ooh, no, I don't feel this way about this person. I don't feel this way about her. I don't like her like that. She's just my friend. But he's awakening to the truth of, oh no, she's not my friend. She's my lover. She's my woman. The person I'm supposed to be with. And he's letting his emotions come up, right? He's letting that passion fill him. He's letting that joy and that peace and that serenity fill him. Because when he thinks of you, all he can think of and feel is just love, is just that undeniable connection that he has to you. And he can feel that connection just straight in his heart. And no one's been able to touch him like that, right? Yeah, he's loved other people, but like not the love that shakes him to the core and that penetrates even the deepest parts of his heart that he's locked away, right? He can't hide from you. He can't hide from your love. And that, you know, that scared him for a while. He did run away. He did get scared, but he's recognizing too that it's okay. It's okay that this happened. He's recognizing that it's okay that he felt scared. But he's recognizing now, oh, I only felt scared because it was that real love that he was feeling with you, right? That real deep connection. Now that he's awakened to that and allowed that to like really fill him and fill his consciousness, he's just like, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for this love. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to push my feelings down. You know, he's all in with you. He's 100% there. Like I said before, you really inspired him to heal. You've really inspired him to, you know, just take that time for himself and look at, you know, oh my God, there's all these things that I need to heal. You know, you brought out the darkest parts in him, and it's not a bad thing, right? At first he saw those dark things and was like, oh my gosh, I'm this really horrible person. But he recognized now, oh no, she was just pushing me. She was just pushing me to be the best version of myself. And now that he is seeing that and recognizing that, he's going, okay, now I know I got to be my divine self here, right? She was pushing me to be my divine self. How do I do that? What can I let go of? What beliefs am I holding on to in my consciousness, right? He's using all these big words. And, you know, when he heals, he feels closer to you. He feels more connected. You know, it's something that he hasn't really felt before. He goes, how could it be that if I'm healing myself, that I can still feel her there with me? That I can still, you know, I can hear her voice. It's interesting because he's like starting to dream about you more. He's starting to hear your voice. He's starting to smell like your perfume around him, even though you're not there. You know, there's all these kind of interesting, you know, twin flame signs that he's seeing as he's opening up, which is really cool, and it's a really good sign for your union. And you know, and I feel like in these dreams he's going, you know, you're coming to him and you're giving him a message, and this is helping him come back to you, right? He's going, every single sign, like everything is leading him back to you, and he's just like, all right, I'm just gonna take it, I'm just gonna do it. You know, picture him in like a life raft, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys ever been in like a lazy river, but he's sitting in the lazy river and he's just chilling, you know, and it's leading him to you, and he's like, I'm so relaxed. I feel so good about this. You know, I feel like I'm not settling. I finally feel at peace. Like he finally feels at peace now that you're with him. You know, with this other person that he was with, it's like he didn't really know himself. He didn't really know what he liked, who he was, what his passions were. But with you and with recognizing you as his true love, it's like everything comes flooding back. You know, he's doing things that are giving him more joy, that are making him feel more purposeful. And this is just all because of the connection with you. You know, that's how powerful it is. And that's how special you are to him. You know, you're so special. He loves you more than anything. Like, he adores you. You know, he's telling me right now, I can see him, he's going like, I adore her so much. She doesn't really know, like, you know, I just want to tell her, and when I do see her, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to express all this stuff. Like, he's ready to express his emotions. He's ready to like let them out and let them really flow. You know what I mean? And this is really good and really sweet, and I just love this so much. Ooh. So another reason too why he didn't really want to, you know, go deep into your relationship or recognize your relationship is because he was holding on to the fear of change. And he was kind of sitting in that relationship because he was comfortable with it, right? Oh, this is comfortable, this is familiar, no, I know what's going to happen here, this I can do this and this to make her happy, and then okay, that's fine, whatever. But with you, it's like you make him want to try, right? Like he has to try with you, he has to like focus on himself, he has to give himself that love and that attention, right? He can't do the same things that he was doing in his other relationship. He's got to really focus on him. He's got to really allow himself to fall. Like you take it to the next level for him. You make him fall in deep, right? Like it's like he's doing the trust fall, and not in a scary way because he's not scared anymore. But it's just like your love is like an ocean, and he's just drowning, but in a good way. Okay, it's not a bad way. He's drowning. He can swim, but he like wants to drown. Like he wants to experience all of it. Okay, so don't worry, you're not gonna make your man drown. It's a good thing. Like drowning is a good thing. In this case, in other cases, it's not a good thing. Okay, get a life jacket. But this one, he just wants to sink right in. He wants to fit in every single area of your life. Good. So now we're moving on to let's talk more about this karmic relationship, because it's definitely ended, but there is some things here that he is still working through. So, it's like with you are unknown to him, but known at the same time, right? He knows your soul, he knows your heart, he recognizes you, but in his physical reality, he knows that there's still some things that, like, he can't predict how it's going to go. He doesn't know what's going to happen. He's not completely sure, but he's deciding to take a chance, right? He's deciding to just go for it. Just go for it, right? Allow it to happen. Allow it to unfold. And it's beautiful because with this other relationship that he was in, he didn't really allow that. He kind of played it small. He didn't want to grow. He didn't want to change. He didn't want her to change. There was all agreements or sacrifices, expectations. It was just a lot on him. It was draining his energy. He wasn't really looking good. You know what I mean? Like if you've seen your twin flame in pictures, you could maybe see his face is drained. He's losing just all these energy. But he's recognized this too. He's looking at his pictures of himself. Oh my gosh, I was so unhappy in that relationship. Why was I doing that? And but then he's reflecting on it, right? He's letting himself reflect and go, okay, this is why. I wanted love here, or I didn't want to change here. I was afraid of the unknown here. So it's like this relationship helped him because it helped him recognize where he needed to change, where he needed to grow, and what he liked and what he didn't like about a woman, and it helped him really get clear on too, hey, you're the woman for him. You're his, because it's a lot of the times too, he was comparing her to you and doing the pros and the cons list, and then he would compare other women, and then he would go, nah, it's still just her. It's still just her. She is the ultimate of the ultimate, right? Nobody beats her, nobody trumps her, right? You're in first place, there's no second, there's no third. It's just only you. He only sees you and is only focused on you and giving to you and loving you and supporting you, right? He's on his way to you. He is so, I don't know what I'm saying, thinking starstruck, because it's not that, but he's so in awe of you. You don't have any idea. But I'm telling you, with this reading, he is so in awe of you. He's enamored by you. He wants to be around you. He wants to, be in your presence. He wants to smell your scent, right? That's why he's smelling your cologne, because he's manifesting it for himself, and not cologne, perfume. You know what I mean? But he's just missing you so much and wanting you there. It's like he's hallucinating that you are there. So he's going a little crazy, but again, it's not a bad thing. It's just helping him propel more towards you. So another thing that he is working on too that's going to help your relationship a lot is setting boundaries. He's setting boundaries with family members, with past relationships. He's doing a lot of blocking, a lot of, hey, get out of my life, just clearing out everything. I feel like there's friends that he's letting go of. Anybody that like doesn't agree with you or doesn't like you is getting like tossed out. He's like holding them by their neck and they're like back of their pants and like, boom, get out of my life. Because he wants you there. He's like, my woman, this is her place. She's going to be right next to me. We're going to be doing this together. And if you don't like it, then get out. He is set on that. There's nobody changing his mind. There's nobody changing his mind. He's set on you. Set on his life purpose. Yeah. It's like he wants to take care of you. He wants to support you. He's feeling very giving, right, in his masculine. I see him, fixing up his house. I don't like, maybe you have a house too, and like he wants to come over and like fix things. I don't know. Like I just see him doing a lot of like hammering, a lot of like measuring and like the saw, like I don't know. He just feels like he can help there. He's a real handyman, right? He wants to help around the house. He wants to be there. If you have children, he wants to be there for like the kids and like play with them, and just be present with them. Because he's like in dad mode. He's like in dad and in husband mode. He's like, this is my wife. I gotta take care of her. I gotta make sure she's all right. He's ready for that now. He's grown into that. Like there's really nothing that's stopping him. But there's like this belief that you have, like, oh, you're not good enough. That's kind of like preventing him from coming in here. So I ask you to release this belief about yourself, right? Release the idea that you're not good enough. Release that belief because you don't need it. And that's just blocking, more love for you. So embrace the love. Welcome to love. And know that it's safe because he's just there to love you. He's there to give you like a big old bear hug. I don't know, that's what I see. Like he just wants to wrap his arms around you and let you know that everything's going to be okay. He's taking care of anything, all the stress, all the worry in your life. He's there to help you through it. He's there to support you, right? He's there to listen. And he's there to learn, because he wants to grow with you spiritually too. It's like, I don't know if you guys ever seen this meme where this guy is like, he has like crazy hair, he's holding a pen, and there's like a board behind him, and there's like this map, and he's pointing to it. It's kind of like those crime scene investigations where they're like, oh, this is the suspect. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but basically like he has one of those, but he's like mapping out his life. Like, this is the house we're gonna have, this is the car, this is what the children are gonna be, this is the pets, the garden, where we're gonna live, what we're gonna do. He's just planning everything. He's planning everything. It's really like, it's adorable. It's really cute. And it's just funny too because I'm doing this now too, so it's nice to know that like all the divine masculines are really doing this and getting into that energy. There's a new like layer of love coming for you that you're turning into over now. And it's because I feel like you guys are really good friends, but you're like turning into the the romantic level, and so you're getting to know each other on a romantic way, right? In a romantic way. You're taking that one step farther, right? Because you're friends, you hang out, but now it's romance. So now it's kissing, right? Now it's cuddling, loving on each other. And so this is both new for you. And he's kind of like nervous. It feels like he's like taking his high school crush on a date or something. He's like, I'm so nervous, I don't know what to do. But it's perfect because you're exploring it together, right? You're exploring being lovers together and what that feels like. And it's going to feel really juicy. It's going to feel really passionate. So just take the pressure off of it, right? Take the pressure off of yourself. And he wants things to be easy. And obviously, with your twin flame, it's not always easy. Sometimes it can be challenging and triggering. But for the most part, it is easy, right? Because you're with the person that's made for you. And it's going to be easy for him this time because like he's sure of that now. He's sure that you are the woman that's made for him, right? There's nothing in his mind that's making him doubt. It's you. It's you. Nobody else. I don't know if you guys listen to Trey songs, but you probably don't. But the song Nobody, oh my God, nobody else, nobody but you. I don't know, if you look up Trey Songz, Nobody But You or something like that, you'll find it. But that's just the song that's coming in right now, so maybe that's a sign for some of you guys if y'all like Trey songs, or if not, still give it a listen too, because there's a message there. So cool. Your twin flame sent us a little song. The Divine Masculines, like, feeling a little saucy today because it's Trey songs. So that's funny. The overarching theme here with this reading is that he's really listening to his heart and his intuition. He's very in touch with that, right? He's deepening that too. He wants to deepen that. He wants to be like mastered in that, you know. He wants to be a spiritual master, and that's a lot of work, yeah, right? You have to do a lot of things, but that's just what he's feeling guided to do. And I mean, he's going with his life purpose. You know, he is 150% zoom, like, life purpose oriented, and he wants to take you with him. You know, maybe he's going on like a lot of business trips or traveling and stuff, but he wants you to come with him. He might invite you. You know, if he's doing that, I feel like there's definitely an opportunity there. You know, just let it happen. But I mean, yeah, there's no place in his life where he doesn't want you. Like, he literally wants you to be attached at the hip to him, and not like a codependent way, but he just wants to do everything with you. You know, he wants to experience life with you. He's just ready for that. There's no more like fooling around. There's no more games. There's no more like, oh, do I want to be with her or not? It's like, no, I want to be with her. I'm going to have her, you know, and we're going to have an amazing life together. And yeah, you'll have lifetimes together after this, right? But he wants this lifetime right now, right? He wants this union right now. And he's doing every single thing that he needs to get there. And there's nothing stopping him, right? He's making a beeline for you, like straight laser focus, like he's focused on you. And not in like, you know, so focused on you that he's not focused on himself. It's just like I said before, he's so focused on himself that he can't help but be focused on you too. You know, he's like, every time I heal, it's just leading me straight to her. You know, my heart is just growing and growing more in love for her. So yeah, it's perfect. You know, he's letting go of a lot of things. I feel like, you know, maybe he's had some addictions in the past. I don't know. It could be like, I don't know if it's drugs, but it could be like drugs, alcohol. It could be like sex, but he's releasing that too. There's some traits, you know, things that you don't like about him maybe, or you're having trouble like overseeing, but he just wants you to know that he is working on them and he is releasing them. You know, like, he's getting better. He keeps saying, you know, I want you to know that I'm getting better. I want you to know that I am healing, and that I'm recognizing what I'm doing, and I'm like stopping these behaviors. So he's manning up for sure. You know, maybe you know, you've seen him as a little kid before, but he's really manning up, and he's really taking that step forward towards you, because yeah, he's just running like full force. You know, I'm running to her. I love that. Yeah, so this is a really powerful reading, and there's a lot of positive things in here. So, wow, this is really good. And congratulations, right? Congratulations if you're listening to this reading, because you've done a lot of healing. This is really good news for you. So yeah, you know, I know sometimes this journey can be really tough, and if you do need support, please just, you know, look in the description. We have tons of free tools there for you. You know, you can come join our community and talk about your journey and just get the support that you need, because you don't have to do this alone, and we're here for you. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.